Good evening, this is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Ningnem Hangsing with the evening bulletin. The headlines: ISRO begins new year with successful launch of X-ray Polarimeter Satellite to study black holes and neutron stars in our galaxy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh lauded successful launch of X-ray Polarimeter Satellite by ISRO. Assam Chief Minister asserts that government's tripartite peace treaty with ULFA ensured rights of indigenous people of the state. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges citizens to take JANMAN Survey on Namo app. Now the news in detail. Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO has successfully launched X-ray Polarimeter Satellite XPOSat aboard PSLV C-58. The satellite was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Centre in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh at 9:10 this morning. 10 other scientific payloads were also launched along with XPOSat. This mission marks India's first dedicated scientific endeavour to study the polarization of cosmic X-rays from celestial sources. Following the launch of XPOSat, India has become the second country in the world after the United States to send a specialized astronomy observatory to study black holes and neutron stars in our galaxy. The mission life of the primary payload XPOSat is about 5 years. ISRO Chief S. Somanath informed about the successful launch of XPOSat into a 650-kilometer low Earth orbit as intended. The 10 other payloads are from Take Me to Space, LBS Institute Technology for Women, K.J. Somaya Institute of Technology, Inspacity Space Labs Private Limited, Dhruva Space Private Limited, 2 payloads Bellatrix Aerospace Private Limited, and 3 payloads from the ISRO. As this was the first launch of the year and a holiday time, the visitors' gallery at the Space Center was filled with enthusiastic crowd surpassing all ages. Children were encouraged to share their understanding of the mission of ISRO. The students were encouraged to inspire and instill a scientific temper in the minds of the future generation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has lauded the successful launch of the X-ray Polarimeter Satellite or XPOSat by Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO. In a social media post, the Prime Minister said, "A great start to 2024. He said, "This launch is wonderful news for the space sector and will enhance India's prowess in this field." Minister of State for Space Dr. Jitendra Singh has also congratulated ISRO for the successful launch of XPOSat. In a social media post, Dr. Singh said he is proud to be associated with the Department of Space at a time when Team ISRO continues to accomplish one success after the other, with the personal intervention and patronage from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma asserted that the government's tripartite peace treaty with the ULFA ensured the rights of the indigenous people of the state. Sarma thanked the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister along with the ULFA leadership for the treaty. Interacting with the media persons in Guwahati, the Chief Minister said that this accord ensured the land and political rights of the Assamese people. He said that 90% militancy problem has been solved in the state. The Chief Minister said that except ULFA Independence leader Paresh Barua, all the outfits have returned to the mainstream. Sarma added that the peace treaty with 11 outfits have been signed since 2021 by the governments and nearly 4,000 cadres laid down arms. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today urged the citizens to take JANMAN Survey on the Namo app and share the views on the progress achieved by India in the last 10 years. In a social media post, the Prime Minister asked the people to share their feedback directly with him using the hashtag JANMAN Survey. This news comes to you from Akashvani Kohima. You can listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has wished people on the occasion of New Year. In a social media post, Thakur urged the people to embrace a journey filled with boundless opportunities and new experiences. He also urged the people to aim high and take a step to achieve the vision of Viksit Bharat. The Union Minister appealed to the countrymen to take a pledge to stay fit and healthy. Gujarat has set a Guinness record for performing mass Surya Namaskar simultaneously at 108 places in the state on the first day of the new year today. The places include 51 historic sites of the state. More than 2,500 people scripted history by performing Surya Namaskar at a state-level function held at the iconic Modhera Sun Temple. The function also witnessed the felicitation of the winners of the state-level Mega Surya Namaskar competition. This month-long day-long competition was organized for the first time in the state by the Gujarat State Yoga Board and the state government to popularize Surya Namaskar practice among people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has applauded the feat achieved by Gujarat on the occasion of New Year. He said, "This is indeed a true testament to people's commitment towards yoga and cultural heritage." The Prime Minister urged the people to make Surya Namaskar a part of daily routine. ISRO Chairman S. Somanath has said that India's premier solar mission, Aditya L1, will reach its intended destination, the Lagrangian point L1, situated 1.5 million kilometers from Earth on January 6. Talking to media persons on the sidelines of the launch of ExpoSat in Sriharikota, he said, ISRO will soon perform the final maneuver to put Aditya L1 there. Launched on September 2, Aditya L1 marks India's pioneering venture into studying the sun from a halo orbit at L1. Somanath said ISRO has about 12 to 14 missions in the pipeline this year. He said 2024 is going to be the year for preparations for Gaganyaan mission. ISRO chief said a number of tests will be conducted before the actual launch of Gaganyaan in 2025. A powerful earthquake measuring 7.4 on the Richter scale hit the central Japan today. Japan Meteorological Agency has issued a tsunami warning along coastal regions of Ishikawa, Niigata, and Toyama prefectures. Tsunami of up to 5 meters high are believed to be reaching Noto in Ishikawa prefecture. Waves more than 1 meter high hit the coast of Wajima city in Ishikawa prefecture, NHK reported. Hokuriku Electric Power said it is checking for any irregularities at its nuclear power plants. Meanwhile, the Indian Embassy in Japan has set up an emergency control room and issues emergency contact numbers and email IDs for Indian citizens following the earthquake and tsunami warnings. The contact numbers are 8180-3930-1715, 8170-1492-0049, 8180-3214-4734, 8180-622-95382 and 8180-3214-4722. The email IDs are sscons.tokyo@mea.government.in and offfsec.tokyo@mea.government.in. The Ministry of External Affairs said Indian Embassy is in regular contact with the concerned authorities. The people have been asked to follow instructions of the local government. GST collection has witnessed a robust growth of 12% with the collection of 14.97 lakh crore rupees during the last 9 months. During the same period in 2022, a total of 13.40 lakh crore rupees were collected. According to the Finance Ministry, the average monthly gross GST collection of 1.66 lakh crore rupees was recorded in the first 9 months of this fiscal year. The ministry said the gross GST revenue collected in the last month is of 1,64,882 crore rupees. The government has settled over 40,000 crore rupees to Central Goods and Services Tax (CGST) and over 33,000 crore rupees to State Goods and Service Tax (SGST) from Integrated Goods and Services Tax (IGST). And now to end the news, the main points once again. ISRO begins new year with successful launch of X-ray Polarimeter Satellite to study black holes and neutron stars in our galaxy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh lauds successful launch of X-ray Polarimeter Satellite by ISRO. Assam Chief Minister asserts that government's tripartite peace treaty with ULFA ensured rights of indigenous people of the state. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges citizens to take JANMAN Survey on Namo app. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Have a pleasant night.